I went to the hobby store again today and bought another little park flyer. This is the little mini Radian glider with a FPV transmitter and camera actually on top of it. Again, we're talking $189. I got an extra battery. Seems like it's around $200. This one does not have the radio with it. You'll have to get a radio to go with this one. That's why it says bind and fly in the bottom right hand corner there. But this is a little 28-inch wingspan. It is just small, super light. And again, it has the stabilization circuitry built into it. And not much to this one. Slide the wing in, put 2 screws in to hold the wing in. You're basically through assembling it. There it is, the whole thing. There's really just not much to this one. Rudder, elevator, throttle. That is it. Period. Super simple. There's the little FPV camera on top. There's with the lens cover off. The right propeller there was folded back, and now you can see they both fold back when you go to throttle off. So you take it up to a high altitude, shut the motor off, let the props fold back against the fuselage out of the way of the FPV camera, and you just watch out the camera while you're doing with the airplane. Depending on how well the glider can find thermals and stuff, you might be able to keep this thing up hours. As far as straight running it off the battery, you get about 10 minutes. But it is truly a glider. No, that not that greatly efficient. Catching thermals, etc., etc., etc. You can get quite a bit of time out of this little booger. Now this is the little Fat Shark compatible FPV camera and transmitter. Take the lens cap off of it. That's how small it is. You sort of see the little camera on the front. Transmitter board is vertical in it, and the camera antennas sort of to the top of the transmitter board. There's wires for power, ground and hot. Just a little bit camera. I don't even know how many milliwatts it is. I will be flying with the Futaba transmitter instead of the Spectrums, etc., 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 so I know I can get the plane out of range of this little old video transmitter. And there it is, hanging in the overhead. It's so small and light. I just hooked the elevator over the edge of the landing gear on that quad. And that's how it's hanging there. I'll put it up with a piece of yarn probably later. But there it is, hiding in the overhead. Now there's 5 airplanes up there. 3 verticals and a ground rover. No, wait a minute. Oh well, losing track. Maybe it's just 4 airplanes. Anyway, the kit itself is right in the $200 range. Now, be aware that you could use a $50 RC transmitter to bind with it, and you could probably get some FPV monitors, maybe not goggles, for $100, $200. There's where a little bit of the expense is going to come in. But the basic platforms are getting where really cheap and easy to play with. Have a good one.